Guys, welcome to this last lesson in 6 weeks to Shredded. What we're talking about here today is priming your day. If you don't get this right, then you're simply not going to get the most out of living, okay? You're not going to get the most out of your training, out of your career, out of your business, out of your family. It's just not going to happen. If you do get this right, then all of those things are just going to increase exponentially. They're going to be so much better. So one of the big things about priming your day is having a morning routine. I've developed my own morning routine over the last couple of years, just through experimentation, through different reading. And I want to go through a couple of principles that I really believe make up a good morning routine and set you, on target to absolutely smash your day. So the principles are a consistent waking time, okay? Making sure that you wake up similar time each day. It doesn't need to be on the dot, but if you're an early riser, make sure that you rise early every day. Even if you have a later night, it's important that you still wake up at that same time. Okay, for me, at the moment, I'm generally waking around about 6 a.m. and getting up and starting my day then. The other principle, or the next principle, is that this morning routine needs to have something enjoyable in it. So this is different for everyone. Okay, it might be, reading a book. It might be doing some juggling. I often do some juggling in my morning routine because I find it enjoyable, but I also find it, stimulates my brain and gets me started. So, consistent waking time and something enjoyable. The next part of the morning routine that I really encourage you guys to include is having some gratitude. So that gratitude might be keeping a gratitude journal, which is what I do. So just upon waking, within that first half an hour upon waking, just jotting down everything that you're grateful for in your life. It might be doing this just by thought. It might be having, up on your wall some, all these things that you're grateful for and just looking at it and taking it in each morning. However you want to do it, just really focus on everything that's good in your life. This will just really exponentially, once again, increase your appreciation for the smaller things in life. All of a sudden, you don't need that $100 million, you don't need that fancy car, but you can appreciate, the smaller things. You can appreciate the interactions that you have with people, or whatever that is for you. The next principle that I really like to have in a morning routine is some movement. Okay, this movement for you might be different to what I enjoy in my morning routine. In my morning routine, my movement is just some stretching and some yoga poses to get me going for the day, a bit of mobility work. This can last for anywhere up to 5 minutes, up to 20 minutes. It's completely up to you and, depending on how much time you have. It might be something more gung-ho. It might be, smashing out some push-ups and chin-ups to get you started. Whatever, okay? But making movement part of your morning routine, I find really helpful as well. The next principle is some breathing exercises. Okay, so you've just had a good night's sleep, hopefully. You should be relatively restored and ready to go. But we all do lead such hectic lives that we're often using what's called our sympathetic nervous system. So our sympathetic nervous system is our fight and fright nervous system. So that's a nervous system that kicks in when we're stressed, when we're busy, okay? If you have a good night's sleep, it should kick over to your more rest and digest nervous system. But to help this happen more and to really start the day off in a nice restful mode, I encourage you to just do some breathing exercises. There's a video in this lesson about a breathing exercise that I like to do, okay? And it's basically just making sure that you breathe in for 4 seconds, hold it for 6, and breathe in out for 8 seconds. And you just do this for a minimum of 4 cycles. The last principle in this morning routine that I encourage you to include is the one that a lot of people wake up for. I know it really pulls me out of bed, and that is healthy, delicious food. So starting the day with a good breakfast, whether you enjoy a savory breakfast like I do, normally eggs, greens, maybe some meat, or whether it's some fruit and perhaps some natural yogurt, whatever it is, and whatever works for you, include that in your morning routine. If you do these 6 principles, guys, and nail it down to the feeling that it's a routine, it's compact, it gets you ready, then you're going to go out and absolutely smash your day. Not just with your training, but also with your business, with your interactions with people, with family. It's just going to get you in the right mindset. It's going to get you, feeling consistently awesome every single day you get up. Even if you don't sleep well, okay, I know, before in the past, if I didn't sleep well, then I'd be a cranky, so-and-so throughout the rest of the day. But since I've started doing this morning routine, it puts me in the right mindset to block out whatever's happened, and it just has a consistent feeling that I'm in an awesome state and I'm going to go out there and conquer whatever I put my mind to. So I really encourage you to come up with your own routine. There's a worksheet in this lesson that's going to help you with that, to come up with your own. It's going to take a little bit of experimentation. It'll change over time, and that's awesome. Okay, let it evolve as you evolve. But if you take out one thing out of this, next bit of your life, is I really want you to focus on this. And I so believe that this is really going to help completely change your life. So thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for the past 6 weeks. I really hope I've helped you, and I look forward to helping you again in the future. Thank you.